I'm at Jameson Williams today. Kinda. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel because we make Detroit Lions videos almost every day. And if that sounds like your type of thing, then consider subscribing. Today was a crazy day. A lot of you who come from the Gridiron Blitz might remember that in the summer of 2020, I met Matt Patricia. See, what I do at this time, I do gig work. So I do stuff like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. If it's a gig app, I probably do it. And I've been doing that since the February of 2019. So it was a good year before the pandemic. So that's what I do with my time. Now, I do that by choice. My home situation with COVID, and even before that, having to tend to my child and being put in a situation, I chose to do that. So in doing that, in the summer of 2020, I met Matt Patricia. And a lot of you guys, a lot of the people, not you, because this channel didn't exist, a lot of the people did not believe me. They accused me of being a liar, okay? I said I basically delivered to his home by mistake and fanboyed out because I was like, what if I delivered to Matt Patricia when I found out where, in the area he lived in? So I was called a liar. I was called a clout chaser, all this stuff, which I've never been. I've never been, right? So let's get to the good stuff. So in doing the gig economy work, I took my last two orders of the night. It was a double order for same person, two different places. I pull up to a location and I walk in. Now, usually when I walk in, the food is at the front counter, but it wasn't there. Nobody was there. So I decide to walk back to the kitchen. And when I walk back to the kitchen, I look over and I see Jameson Williams. And I'm like, there's no way that's Jameson Williams. So I look left, I look right, I look left, and I'm like, that's Jameson Williams. So I completely fanboyed out. Now, I just got to say that I want to apologize to Jameson Williams and his company for interrupting them. But after the Matt Patricia debacle, when nobody believed me or 10% of the YouTube didn't believe me, I said, I have to get a picture. Now, again, with Matt Patricia, it was during the heart of the pandemic. And I was just like, that would be super rude. I'm at your house by mistake. This would be really, really rude to do. So I walked away, made a video. I'll link it here, and was called a liar. So back to Jameson. I looked once, look twice. I'm like, that's Jameson Williams. And I said, you got to say what's up. You talk about this dude once a week. You got to say what's up. So I walk over to him, and I tap him on the shoulder very lightly. And I said, what's up, man? And then I said, excuse me, how are you? I said, bro, I make videos about the Detroit Lions. I said, I'm sorry to interrupt. I looked at his company and I said, I'm sorry, I apologize. I said, but I make videos about you, about the Detroit Lions. I'm stumbling over my word. I can't even get the words out that can I get a picture because I can't believe this is happening. Now, it's not that I'm starstruck. It's because it's the irony of the whole thing. You don't expect to walk into a place and see somebody that you talk about on a regular basis. And, these guys don't know we exist, but we know all about them, right? So that caught me off guard. So I go in and he's like, he smiles, his company smiles, and I said, man, I'm really, really sorry, but can I get a picture? Well, that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't get it out. So I pull it out and I snap this. Now, as you can see, I'm an old man. I'm looking at the the actual screen instead of the lens like I should have been, and I still wear my mask, but yeah, that's me being old, being 43, talking to this 20-year-old guy, right? So before he was super, how we heard on TV that he's like a dude of 0 words? He didn't even really say anything because I said, hey, man, can I get a picture? And when I said, hey, man, we can't wait for you to come back. And he got a smile. He got a nice little smile out of that. And at first, I didn't even know if it was him when I walked up to him. And I was like, I wonder if this one of them guys that get mistaken for Jameson Williams all the time. But nope, it was him. And without even thinking, I went and asked for his photo because I'm like, nobody's going to believe me. Nobody's going to believe that I saw Jameson Williams because on the internet, I guess people can say whatever they want. I can call you a liar and you believe it, right? So I was like, man, I have to get a picture. So after that, I walk away and I take the picture. He gives you what you see, right? And he turns around, and before I can even finish the picture, he's already checked out. And I walked away and I said, man, appreciate you. We can't wait till you get back. And I walk away. And then that was that. So I didn't say anything to the where I was at. I'm just sitting myself, I'm saying, man, does anybody know who is in here? And like I said, I'm not a fanboy like that, but it was the irony of, just like with Matt Patricia, it was the irony of, you don't think, like Matt Patricia was, I wonder if I would deliver to Matt Patricia. And he didn't order the food, but I did. And here is just tra-la-la-la-la-la. And then the circumstances that led up to me taking that delivery, which took me to the location, and then the person not being at the counter for me to walk past, and then for me to look left instead of look right. So all the stuff that had to go right for that to happen. But again, I want to say thank you to Jameson Williams. I did, and I got to shout out my man, Detroit Lions Pride. You guys might know him as Troxel's Football Streams. I got to shout him out because he gave me his Twitter so I could thank him personally. So I put the message on Twitter. And again, I want to thank him and his company for having a dude weirdly walk up to you, stumble, and I'm like twice his age, and he was so gracious enough to take a picture with me, and his company was gracious enough to let him. So I appreciate that very much, and I did speak for all of us when I said I can't wait till he come back. So for all the people that called me a liar, how's that? Take that. Not a liar, not a clout chaser, not any of those things. As I said before, I am the one who knocks. I will never chase clout. I don't have to. So take that, young punks. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. We can't wait till you get back, Jameson. And as always, go Lions.